Keep coming. Man, that's a nice fish. Oh, what was that? That was a log. Yeah, he just, there's her drag screen. Come on up, buddy. Oh yeah. I can't let him go too far down because there's a bunch of logs. That's a serious one. Well, river rats, dog, check, TP, check, common sense. That remains to be seen, but we're gonna try to catch something big because there's big fish in here. We got big fish baits, so let's go. It was a little bit chillier this morning and Skip didn't want to go. He's kind of being a grump. But the man was hired for a job, and this is your job. I can't look at you and not smile. You're just so ridiculous. Yeah, all right. Get tough here, bud. Yeah, I'm gonna do some exploring. I fished this spot before, but I'm gonna work my way down and check out some places I haven't seen. One thing I've learned is if you want to get what you've always got, you keep doing what you've always done. And I don't know, I keep playing around with things, and in the long run, I think it's a net positive. Sometimes in the short term, you feel like an idiot, but oh, there's a cow over there. Tell him, Skip. You want to go get him? Go let him know. Let him hear about it, Skip. Go ahead. Be a tough guy. You think you're tough? You want me to let you off? You want to get out on the bank? I don't think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I'm not so sure either. I'm gonna throw some big baits, but they probably won't get much action. I'm gonna throw some smaller baits that'll get most of the action, and honestly, they'll probably get most of the big fish action, but I got some good baits, so I'm gonna use them. If I had to bet, this is the rod that's gonna get most of the nibbles. This one's got a high-low rig, double hook rig, whatever you want to call it. But when conditions are tough, they're better than they were, a lot better than what they were. But the water temps dropped 10 degrees in the last week. That's not ideal. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's not a stout north wind, but the wind is from the north. Usually that signifies like a higher pressure event type deal. So I'm gonna run a double hook rig, and I'm probably gonna end up putting another one on. I'm not starting that way because, well, I only have one tied on. Get my drift sock. We're swaying a little bit. Oh, that's a tangled mess. Or a twisted mess. There we go. Cinch down. All right, I'll show you what I got. Hopefully they're all alive. They were struggling this morning. One was anyway. And he's still kicking. I'll use him first. One that didn't look quite as good. I got some baby carps. These are kind of a fun wild card bait that I don't get to use very much, so I'm excited when I get to. You know, I'm going to put him on the long leader too, so he'll wiggle a little bit more, and he's also, if one's going to get snagged, it's probably the longer leader. If I'm going to lose one, he's the one I'd prefer to lose. You don't always get that choice. There we go. There's a big old drop off. There's not any timber. I just kind of stopped here to get everything ready, and I figured it'd be worth a shot for 10-15 minutes. I should put him right across that drop off. See if anything wants to come up and eat him. how many big baits do I want to fish? On a day like today, I can run cut bait on most of them. These are my casualties. Yeah, that's the double hook high-low rig. Just dropper loop knot and nothing crazy. There's fish all over here. Hopefully they're not in too negative of feeding mode. I mean, they gotta eat sometime and the weather sucked for a week, so hopefully as that improves, so does the fishing. Well, we got a nibble. Is that a serious nibble? That's on that big old carp head. Clear the working area just in case he gets for real about it. Kind of acting like a lethargic flathead. We'll let him run a little bit if he wants. It'd be awesome to start the day off with a nice flathead. He unfortunately appears to have dropped it. Well, this spot seems to have went about how I expected. The lack of trees. I don't know. Catfish love trees all the time, but sometimes it's like you can't catch them anywhere but a tree. Lots of times days like today or days such as that, I'm gonna go look for a tree. Yeah, I have absolutely fished here before, but it's one of them spots that's treated me good enough. It's hard to drive past it at these water levels for sure. And I'm just really curious what's gonna happen. I'm setting up on it different. I have a feeling that one's gonna end up snagged. I also have a feeling we're gonna sway all over the place. Guess it is what it is. All right, dude. Just like that swirl a lot. I know it's a little bit early for lunch, but I don't think anyone else in the boat's gonna complain. Got a little barbecue, a little brisket, wrapped it in a wrap, because you can wrap anything in a wrap. And it's still pretty darn good, Skip. Down. Lay down. Hey. Lay down. Stay. Good boy. Yeah, nibble. All right, drop it. Let this guy figure it out. Lots of little nibbles. All right, I'm gonna go pee. We'll see if that gets him going. Oh, yep. I just had to go pee. Yep. That's not a bad fish. It's actually a really nice fish. Can I keep him out of the goat or other lines? He's heavy. Might be tangled up in it too. Okay. He's heavy. I think that's the double hook rig. Get away from them other lines. Hit like a nice blue. Okay, he was tangled up in it. He's still a nice fish, but I thought he was bigger. I pulled it down good. Here, bud. I think we can flip you. Okay. They do that every time. I was hoping the Eaton would get the bite. But they're like, no, you gotta go to the bathroom before we're gonna bite. Skunk buster. Can't complain. I mean, I guess you always could complain, or you could always find a way to not complain. So I'm gonna not complain. I'm happy I got him. Bless you. Cows are cheering me on. I appreciate that. Here we go. See ya. One fish on the double hook rig. No fish on the other rigs. Okay. That's how it's gonna be, catfish. Ooh. Some better bonk. Are you for real? Oh. Is that a bite? Just getting ready to reel them in. The wind's been messing with us. They're probably all snagged. Ooh, get out of there. I can't believe I got him out. Is that my live bait? It is. Sweet. Put a fresh in on. Oh yeah, hung up. It's a jungle down there. Welcome to catfishing. The only one I don't have to re-rig is the live bait. I don't think my live bait's gonna be alive much longer. He's getting guard. Cool if that gar turned into a flathead. Ooh, I accidentally turned my camera off. Ooh, when I heard drag ripping. Get out of there. Come on. He's all in the junk. That's a good fish. Just swim out of there a little bit further. Oh yeah, that's a really good one. Yep. Keep coming. Man, that's a nice fish. Oh, what was that? That was a log. Yeah, he just, there's her drag screen. Come on up, buddy. Oh yeah. I can't let him go too far down because there's a bunch of logs. That's a serious one. Get myself a little length here. Oh, we got another one going. Won't worry about this one yet. He is giant. I knew he was big, but I didn't realize quite how big he was. Come on. Come on. Just pop up one more time. Stay off the boat. Yep. Oh, wow. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Wow. Wow. Serious one. Yeah, like I said, I knew he was big, but didn't quite realize he was this big. I just threw a bait out while I was rigging up the rest of them. My flathead, or my gar, did turn into my flathead. Yeah, that's a good fish, guys. Oh man. Oh geez. Tubby. This might be my biggest one of the year. I'm not positive, it might be my biggest one ever. There we go. The hook is out. Yeah, I'm really curious how much this one weighs. We'll disconnect the handle, weigh him in the net, and then we'll deduct the weight of the net later. Okay. $59 in the net. Whew. So we'll obviously deduct what weigh the net here in a sec. He's not exceptionally long, but he's exceptionally fat. Yep. That's a Leviathan right there. Oh man, it's been a slow year overall for flatheads. I've been fortunate to get some nice fish, but this is a special one right here. Cool looking one too. Wow. All right. He's obviously heavy. Okay, buddy. Oh, he's ready to go. Let you go. Oh. Battled him off the sticks. Battled him. I don't know, just battled him. It was a good battle. He ate one of them carp. Whew. Definitely caught me off guard. I'm curious what this hoop weighs. I'm sure you are too. So we'll call him 59 in the net. Net weighs 3.6, so 55.4. 55.4 ish. I mean, just kind of shaking, trying to hold him up. Hell yeah. I might go home and check that, just because I'm curious. The biggest one I've ever caught was 57, and he's knocking on that door. He just looks so thick that I'm thinking he might actually be bigger, but who knows? Pretty dang happy with a 55. Pulling him out of the sticks is the best. It's nerve-wracking, and your odds of landing them aren't nearly as high, obviously, but sure does feel good when you battle them out of the jungle. You know, you do everything you need to do to get them where you want them to go, which is, for me, today was in the boat. But that was a good test for this. Like, biggest flathead that this thing's reeled in so far is about 60, but I think that's the second or third over 50, and blue cat's up to 74, and gator gar well over 100, and I beat the crap out of it, and it keeps coming back, keeps responding well. But yeah, it's a Ravix They're only available in medium heavy right now, which I think is the best overall action for targeting big cats, and that's why I started there. Hopefully someday we can expand to heavy or go down to maybe some channel cat sizes, but it'll be a little bit for that if it happens at all. If you want to see something like that, let Catch the Fever know. The more people they know that want those things, the more likely they are to move forward with them. So, but yeah, got a 100-pound braid, Power Pro, 80-pound slime line heavy cover. It's super abrasion resistance, and that's why I like it for leader line. Works real good. That 180 combo sounds obnoxious and oversized until you hook a fish like that in the junk. You could land a fish like that on 2-pound line in open water, but they don't live in open water very often. All I know for sure is that was absolutely awesome. Oh yeah, and that's a PC Fun Alios 400. It's made for trolling. It's got some good power, good enough line capacity for stuff like this for sure. Yeah, I guess that just goes to show you there's no bait too big. It's one thing to, hear about it and think about it. It's another to really see it play out. I'm gonna doubt there's another one in there. Well, there probably is another one in there, but I doubt he's gonna eat. But I'll give it 5 minutes. There's a brush pile over there that we got bit on. Didn't pull a fish out of it. The fish pulled the bait into a snag. So I'll throw a couple over there. Yeah. Another spot, area I've never fished. Exploring's pretty fun. Come on. Gosh, they're all getting nibbled. Subin gar. That last fish came out of timber. And I could go right to timber, and I thought about it, but I'm gonna try this rock real quick. It's not very deep, but some places, I don't know. I just feel like it's a spot worth checking. Come on, pull it down. You might actually have it. I'm gonna take it easy on him because, oh, he's in that other line, I think, or he was. Feels like he's bouncing off of stuff. Or he's just wrapping up in it. I was trying to say I'm gonna take it easy because them little ones usually don't get the hook as well. But we will see. He might have got the hook all right. He worked on it for a minute. Maybe he did. Maybe it was a smaller one. I don't know. It's a fish. Kind of had a vibe. Obviously not a big fish vibe, but there was one here. Ooh. They all just keep getting nibbled on. Okay, bud. You gonna pull it down? Yeah, it took him a minute, but he got it. Ooh, that was a big gar. Like size of me, gar. It's kind of a humbling thing to be sitting out here and on the water knowing that there's fish as big as me, like literally. I'm like a 6 foot, 210 pounds, and there's fish as big or bigger than me with a mouthful of razor sharp teeth just swimming around. Huh. And I'm trying to catch catfish. See ya. Yeah, the gar are neat. I don't know, I'm just a catfish guy. I'll fish for them. They get big, they fight hard. Just something about a catfish that I really like. I've really liked it since I was about, I don't know, as long as I can remember, I guess. Maybe it's the style of fishing. I don't know. I mean, they get big, they fight hard. So do gar. I'm just a catfish guy, I guess. Not even gonna cast that one out. I'm gonna give it 3, 4, 5 minutes, and I think we're gonna go back to the trees. Ooh. Oh, you drop it? That dog. He might still be there. Yep, there he is. A little spunky bud. He just sprinting, I think. Yep. He hit it as hard as he could. 2 fish here. They hit it when you're not paying attention. It's a lot like the last one. Come here. Yeah, a little smaller. Enough to stretch the string out a little bit. It's kind of funny to think that one of these rods has a bait almost as big as you. Not literally, but it kind of feels like it a little bit. Yeah, nice one. See ya. White. Spot must just have a pile of them in it and like it. Makes me wonder though, so this is shallower with rock. If I find something deep with rocks like that, are there gonna be big blues in there? Maybe. Be worth investigating. Need a bathroom break, bud? I think I do too. Gonna pull up on this sandbar, I think. Throw a few lines out just cause. Even though I don't think it'll be any good. But baits in the water can catch fish. All right, buddy. Go run wild. That was almost a really interesting bite. Well, is he dropping it? Or is he just dragging it through stuff? Another thing I hadn't talked about yet today is it's full moon. Well, not quite. It's like a day or two before the full moon, but I generally don't do worth a crap for flatheads fishing a full moon at night. But conversely, I often do better fishing for flatheads during the day on a full moon. So, and then other factors like the higher the water is, the less it seems to impact them at night. Low, slow water, usually the end of summer, fall, full moons. It's not that you can't get one, it's just I don't get as many. But when I do get them, they're often big. So it's kind of funny how I think my first 50 pounder that I ever weighed, I think I'd caught some 50s before, but I just didn't hang them on a scale. But that one was on a full moon during the day. This was a good one today, also on a full moon during the day. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to know all that stuff or pay attention and notice all those things, but and those are just my experiences, you know. I'm sure there's always an exception, but I try to look at the generalities, not the exception, because there's always exceptions. I mean, even with all that being said, you go fishing when you can. You just can kind of change up tactics a little bit. Like, I'm not going to camp this week. At least not with the expectation of catching a flathead. Blues don't seem to care. Channels don't seem to care. But I'm going to throw some big baits during the day. And hopefully get some more fish like that last one. That last flathead. Be nice to get another one today, though. Ooh. How come you didn't get the hook? That's a pretty good nibble. This one drug into a snag. Oh yeah. Is there fish on there? Maybe. Nope, stick. Well, that's probably why he dropped it. Or he dropped it into the stick. Tough telling. Could go either way. And sorry if I sounded like a know-it-all, because I don't, not even close. These fish humble me on a regular basis, but I've noticed a few things and figured I'd share them with you. So if you want me to share more of that stuff, let me know. If you want me to just shut up and reel in fish, I can do that too. But I was a teacher, and I still kind of enjoy the teaching aspect of things. I like to share the things I've learned. Wow, it's deep. My fish finder battery's dead, so just reading water the best I can. But you don't need a fish finder to catch fish. It's helpful, don't get me wrong, but definitely not a requirement. At least on bodies of water like this, you get into big lakes. They're very helpful. Yeah, I'll hit this drop off. And anytime you got a seam, there's going to be a drop off of some kind, a drop or rise, some change in contour on the bottom, which is enough to, it's probably 12, 15 there, wow. And where I dropped the anchor was like 3 or 4. Yeah, there's a pretty good drop. But yeah, anytime you have a drop off or a rise, especially if it's the current's running into the rise and there's structure shoved in there, there can be hungry fish hanging out. Yeah, usually the base of the drop or the base of the rise. Both of those spots are places where active fish will hang out, although the base of the drop seems to also hold a lot of inactive fish too. The further they go up the drop off, usually it means the hungrier they are. Getting some dibs already. How you feeling, Skip? Ready for another catfish? I know I am. Are you for real? Or are you just a gar? He's bouncy there. I don't think he's just a gar, but he might be. I think he's a little fella. No shortage of them today. Yeah, he's just twisting around in it. Come on, bud. Yep, not a gar. Maybe a channel cat? We gonna give us the trifecta today? I think, no, blue cat. He is hooked good though. Yeah. Definitely, well, I wanted one more. We got one more. Not the one more I was imagining, but we definitely got one more. I'll take him either way. kind of funny, the contrast, you know, like one Megatron flathead than just a bunch of little blues, but a lot of that's the spots we're fishing too. Like this feels more blue caddy, but I'm sure flatheads show up at times just because it's that drop off. If there's a tree on it, then I'd feel better about the flatheads, but our next move, which will be down by those logs, that'll probably be our last move too, but that'll give us our better shot at a flathead. Tickled we got one though. I don't discriminate. I like them all. Pretty much every rod is getting nibbled. None of them are committing. Except for the one with the live carp, nothing's messing with him. I thought this last spot looked pretty flatheady, but I forgot to tell the flatheads. My stomach's telling me though that I think I'm getting pretty late for dinner, so I'm gonna get packed up, get rolling. But man, that was one heck of a fish. You know, we got him fairly early. I was hoping we'd be able to get another one, but getting 2 flatheads, big ones, in one day is the tall order, and you know, just I guess getting one is kind of a tall order. So I'm pretty grateful for that one, and I don't know, that's definitely top 5 biggest flatheads I've ever caught for sure. So like I said, special fish, and still pretty jacked up about that one. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support me, go get you a Ravix, go or any Catch the Fever rod, PC Fun reels, Striker, Apparel, Waterland sunglasses. Those are my sponsors that help me out, and I don't know, like stuff that I believe in, like big time. You know, they make quality and not at a crazy price. Striker's kind of up there, but it is still worth it. But point being is they help me, and if you want to support me, that's a good way to do it. But either way, appreciate you watching. Hope you catch a giant.